KOCT program underwriters are not affiliated with the City of Oceanside. This program is underwritten in part by Waste Management of North County in Oceanside. We are dedicated to serving customers and community as a safe, comprehensive service provider, a good corporate citizen, and a responsible environmental steward. Think green. Think Waste Management. The following program does not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, or policies of the City of Oceanside, its elected officials, KOCT, its board of directors, or staff.
Hi, welcome to Oceanside Spectrum. I'm your host, Elaine Swan. We have a great lineup of guests for our very first show of 2018. Lift Development Enterprises is here to talk about some of their upcoming events. The Oceanside Public Library will be here to talk about the 5th annual Big Read and the events they are hosting. The Don Diego Scholarship Foundation will be speaking about this year's scholarship and how students can apply. The United San Diego Region Fellowship will be here to talk about their upcoming event. And last, but certainly not least, we have the North County African American Women's Association. They're stopping by to tell us all about the exciting events they have coming up. So get cozy with your family and friends because Oceanside Spectrum starts now. Hi, well, happy 2018. What a great way to start out our new year with our very first guest, Kim Folsom. She is the founder of Lift Development Enterprises, and this is something we absolutely need to hear, most especially to help grow our own economy. Welcome to the show, Kim.
Welcome, Elaine.
Glad to have you here. This is so great. I mean, what a perfect time to really get in and create something that's helpful for small businesses, because with our world today, everything from the new tax code and all sorts of things as far as entrepreneurs are concerned, this is something that we definitely need to help grow our business, grow our own personal economy from out of our backyard. Isn't that correct?
It's very important, very
Yes.
important, very important.
So tell me about the organization.
So Lift Development Enterprises is a nonprofit organization focused on helping businesses grow, specifically underserved, underrepresented businesses grow.
Very true, very true. And so in what manner do you help businesses grow?
The things that are most important: revenues, profits, jobs.
Yeah, that's so true. And so what are some of the programs that you have available for the different businesses to help them to grow?
Sure, certainly. If I can just step back and talk about the journey of how we got there.
Tell me, how did you get here?
Small businesses, as you know, is the backbone of this economy. And, you know, with regards to job creation, small businesses are the biggest sector of jobs. 35% of the jobs come from small businesses, less than 100 employees.
Wow.
But when you compare those number of businesses that are run by women, minority, or veterans, it's not on par. You know, when you think of underrepresented business that is $1 million in revenues, less than 1% of those businesses are owned by women, minority, and veterans.
Wow.
And so our programs are designed not to help start. There's so many programs that will get you started.
Yeah.
But being able to grow to from 5 to 6 to 7 and 8 figures of revenue, that's what we focus on: revenue, profits, jobs, and helping to have that ecosystem to make that happen.
And so how do you select businesses that can be part of this growth factor here?
Sure, certainly. So we have 2 programs. We have our entry program, and that's targeted to businesses that are between $50,000 to $250,000 in revenues that first want to grow. If you want to grow, we are open and ready to embrace you with our curriculum, coaching, resources to help you get there. And then the other program we have is for businesses that are further along, $250,000 to over $1 million in revenues. That's the other kind of intensive program.
So I have a question. Once an organization goes through the program, kind of what are some of the next steps after that?
So unlike so many programs that are targeted to startups that launch you out into nowhere, we work with these businesses for 2 years because our goal is to help them get funded, add new customers, partners, and create jobs. So we take them through that point where they come through the entry and all the way through.
And so with that, how do you monitor what their success and kind of how they're progressing?
So when they come in, we do a benchmark evaluation of, first of all, where are they, what do they need, what are their challenges that help them grow, what were their successes, as well as their challenges that have prevent them from getting to where they want to be. Many people who come through our programs, they didn't just come up with an idea and start it. They've been in business anywhere from 2 to we've got businesses that have been in business for 20 years but have been stuck for years. We work with them on their business model, their revenue model, pricing, targeting customers so they get to be unique and differentiated, not the hamster or sheep type of model where you're just competing on price. Connecting them with people that are relevant. And we use tools that are specifically designed to help them grow.
And how do they get in? How do businesses contact you so that way they can learn whether or not they're eligible for the program?
Certainly. If you visit our website, www.liftde.org, click the program button, you'll see information about our Elevate My Business Challenge, which is the program that's designed for the 50,000 to 250,000 size companies, or the Founders Growth Bootcamp, which is designed for the 250 to $1 million and up.
Perfect, very good. Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. This is certainly going to help us grow our own economy and teach us how to do it.
Yep.
So we can stay successful.
That's it, sustainability is key.
Thank you very much. Kim, thank you so much for coming on our show and sharing this information with us. We certainly appreciate it. Come back and let us know what's happening.
We've worked with 70 companies. I'd be happy to constantly update you because we've got some great success stories.
Perfect, very good. We'll be right back.
My name is Andrea Lee Greenberg. I walk for Autism Speaks because my son Tyler is the single most important person in my life. Walk Now for Autism Speaks raises awareness every time a city puts on a walk. It is a terrific way to come together as a community, to reach out to one another, to get the message out that these children and these adults are incredible human beings.
To find a walk near you, visit walknowforautismspeaks.org.
Hi, welcome back. I'm so glad to have our next two guests on our show today. From the Oceanside Museum of Art, we have Maria Mingalone, and also from the Oceanside Public Library, we have Brad Penner. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you both here today. You're here to talk about tell me what it's the big read, right?
Big read. Absolutely, it is the big read. You bet.
Yeah. The big read, which really piques my interest because my most favorite pastime is to read. Anything that takes me away from stuff, so I love to, travel to all sorts of countries and stuff like that just by reading.
We're really excited. We, of course, the library loves reading.
Yes.
That's what we're all about. But the big read is an opportunity to try to do something as a community. And this is the 5th time that we've gotten to do this in Oceanside.
Okay.
And we get the opportunity because the National Endowment for the Arts makes these grants available. We're one of only 11 libraries in California that has this opportunity this year. And each picks a different thing. We've picked a book by Emily St. John Mandel called Station 11. And that was where we would encourage the whole community to go out and read this book.
Wow. So how do you select the book? I mean, how's the book selected?
So the endowment has a team of librarians and scholars and so on. They've made a list to choose from. And you say, okay, what have we read before all together, and what do we want off this list to read next? Because they give you a title, a living author that you can invite to town, and material about it. Not always, but in this case, that
Sure.
And material to go with it for discussion and planning and programming.
Absolutely.
That enables you to take that and say, let's go somewhere with this to get everybody tremendously excited about the opportunity.
Okay. And so how's the program? Because this is a great partnership. So, I mean, tell me about how you all are partnering together.
Sure. I mean, museums and libraries are great partners anyway, because we're all about learning.
Yes.
And the library approached us to ask if we wanted to be a location for a program. They gave us the book, we read the book, and we were like, we're going to do the entire museum. It's going to be the theme for this book is going to be all of our exhibitions and all of our programming during the period. Yeah, so we're so excited because the message of the book is really all about how important art is to humanity, how we have, art is an essential part of being human,
right.
And that, you know, we have needs, you know, shelter, food, but that art is actually really like part of the soul of being human. So that's what the message of the book ultimately is, and we got so excited about that because that's everything what the Oceanside Museum of Art is about.
Wow, this is so good. So in terms of you all working together, of course, at some point in time, folks have to figure it out. You know, they got to get the book and they've got to kind of get involved. And so how is all that going to come into play, especially with you all working together as a team?
Well, they're free to start any time. In terms of, you know, I've obviously read the book before, Maria's read the book before.
Yeah.
You could read it now.
Okay.
Or you can come to the museum on March the 17th at 6 o'clock that evening, and each family starts to get a copy of the book as something to walk away with up until that 100 family mark.
That's right, yeah. The 17th is the big kickoff, and so we're gonna host the kickoff. So that's gonna be the celebration for all of the programming that's gonna be happening, and people get to preview the exhibitions, and we'll have these giveaways of the book and all kinds of other activities. So it's a really great community event to get everybody excited about reading and reading Station 11 and be participating in the programming that's gonna happen over then the next, month and a half or so?
From the library's point of view, but we're saying let's just get started and excited, and then while we go on to the next thing at the library, we'll say, and plus the museum can keep this going for you even further.
That's right.
Now, is there a time frame, or that is this going to take throughout the rest of the year, or a particular season, or what will we do?
So the library starts, we both start saying the kickoff is the March the 17th.
Okay.
And then you come to April the 5th because the author will be in the Star Theater at 7 o'clock that night.
Wow.
Emily St. John Mandel will be in Oceanside being interviewed by Allison St. John from KPBS on the stage.
Perfect.
So
Very
that's
good.
like the next milestone for us.
And people can find out all of the details on your website so that they can kind of just stay right along and take part in this incredible reading and art thing that we have here in Oceanside, where we're going to probably try to make a little history, right? That'll be very nice. Well, thank you both so much for coming on and sharing. We certainly appreciate it. Make sure you check out the website so that you can get details on how you can be a part of the Big Read. We'll be right back.
Tee off at the Oceanside Municipal Golf Course. Located minutes from downtown Oceanside, the Oceanside Golf Course showcases 18 holes, is open to all, with special consideration for Oceanside residents. Featuring an all-grass driving range, lessons and camps, a full-service grill, and spectacular views. The Oceanside Golf Course is an affordable option for a great day on the green. The course is open every day from 6 a.m. till sunset, located at 825 Douglas Drive. For best rates, book online today. Visit playoceansidegolf.com or call 760-433-1360.
Hi, welcome back. Well, our next two guests we have here visiting with us from the Don Diego Scholarship Foundation. We have the Executive Director, Chana Manning, and also one of the scholarship recipients, Terrence Saynard. Welcome. So glad to have you here, and welcome back. So glad to have you back with us again.
Well, thank you so much. We're glad to be back. We've been here several years, and I know that we've had some great candidates from North County that I think have seen your show and been inspired to apply for our scholarships.
Oh, very good. And speaking of applying, congratulations is in order. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you are our 2016 scholarship recipient, and right now you just got a big giant acceptance letter, correct?
Yeah, I will be going to the University of Nebraska in Lincoln in the fall, studying ag communications. So I'm very excited for that.
Good. Well, congratulations. And so I know, Chana, you're going to tell us a lot about the scholarship. Tell us first about the scholarship, and then I really want to hear also from you, so you can kind of tell us about how it's really impacted your life. But we really want folks to know about this incredible scholarship.
The key to these scholarships, and there are a lot of them, we're giving away $73,000 this year, is you have to participate in the fair. You can be an exhibitor, which means you can show animals like Taryn, or bake cakes, or show artwork. You can sing and dance. You can be an employee. There are lots and lots of ways. If you visit our website, all that information is there. But you have to be part of the fair, and then part of the reward will be that you will be eligible for one of our scholarships.
Wow, outstanding. And so tell us about how this scholarship has been. Well, first of all, let folks know how you participated in the fair, because we want to know, how did you participate in the fair?
I raised livestock at the San Diego County Fair for around 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and so that definitely helped me get my scholarship with the Don Diego Foundation. But as Chana mentioned, there's many different ways to get involved, and we're so lucky for our fair because I don't think a lot of people realize it, but it's one of the biggest fairs in the nation and one of the most well-run fairs, I think.
Yeah.
And so we're really lucky to have all of the opportunities that we have. And when it comes to livestock, San Diego County isn't really one to have a whole lot of livestock, but it does get really competitive, and we're really lucky for all of the exhibitors that we have, and the people that come out and support as well.
Okay. And so how has this really helped you with the scholarship itself?
I've had a number of scholarships while I've been attending community college here in Oceanside at Maricosta, and including the Don Diego Scholarship. Because of them, I have saved a tremendous amount of money to help me go to the University of Nebraska, which out-of-state tuition is
something else.
Is looking at me. So thanks to the Don Diego Scholarship Foundation and other ones that I've received, I haven't touched a cent of my own money while I'm here in
Your parents,
town.
I'm sure, are very happy about that.
Oh, yes.
And so, I mean, the great thing is, I just keep seeing more and more money. You all are giving out more and more money each year, it seems.
Well, you know, when you have people like Taryn winning scholarships, it's really easy to ask people to donate. And most of our scholarship revenue comes from donations.
Wow.
But we've been able in the last few years to really grow from giving out $3,000, $5,000 scholarships. This year we're giving out 13.
Wow.
13 junior livestock auction scholarships for people who participate in the auction, like Taryn did with how many steers, how many years?
There'd be 6 years of steers.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then we also reward people who are fair employees or participate in student showcase or creative youth or home and hobby. There are lots of exhibit departments.
Over the years, you've given over $800,000?
Almost $1 million in
Wow,
in
that's
scholarships.
Incredible. So people who are interested, first of all, you have to have something to do with the fair, and then how do you apply?
And then you go to our website, and the applications are all there. They have to be turned in by March 19th.
Okay.
So all the information, you can go to our Facebook page, you can go to our website, dondiegoscholar.org, and I know that all that information will be on the screen and probably on your website.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Have fun in Nebraska.
Oh, yeah.
Stay warm.
Kind of hard
Stay
to say
warm.
that right now.
And come back and go to the beach sometime too,
yeah.
right? Thank you for all you all do for our youth here in North County. We appreciate you all.
And thank you for letting us share the information with your fans.
Oh, well, we're happy to have you. All right, well, make sure you visit the website so you can learn more about the Don Diego Scholarship Foundation. We're going to take a very quick break, and we will be right back.
Use motor oil or cocktail of toxins. Dispose carefully, you got lots of options. Never the trash, the drain, or the ground. That's insane and it ain't safe and sound. Oceanside is a zero waste city. Oceanside is a zero waste city. Oceanside is a zero waste city. Oceanside is a zero waste city.
Recycle used oil and filters at certified collection points in Oceanside. For locations, see greenoceanside.org.
Hi, welcome back. Well, we are here now with Errol Willingham. He is from the United San Diego region, and he is one of the chairpersons for an exciting, incredible event that's coming up. It is the United San Diego Region Banquet. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. So the banquet that is being hosted is for individuals who are deemed living legends in our community. Is that correct? And so tell me about the banquet and the purpose of it.
Well, the banquet is in San Diego. We've done this. Will be our second one.
Okay.
The purpose of this banquet is to honor the living legends.
Okay.
And these are people that have not been honored in any ways before. And so the committee thought it would be good to give them something.
Right. And these are individuals who are here within our entire San Diego community who have worked and served at various churches. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. And so they've served churches in a variety of different ways. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes. And so share with me maybe some of the individuals that are being honored this year.
Well, one of them is Mother June Parks.
Okay.
She's actually at our church, Friendly Church of God in Christ, and she was actually started the NAACP banquet.
Wow.
Here in Oceanside, and so therefore we definitely thought it was a need to honor her.
And the work that she's done.
And the work that she's done.
Absolutely. And then you were telling me earlier about Lynda Anderson, yes?
Lynda Anderson, yes, a serious choir musician, singer. She leads the San Diego regional choir.
Okay.
And she's been doing that for years.
Okay.
And we thought it would be best if we give her flowers right now.
That's right. It's so great to be able to honor individuals, like you said, while they're here, they're living legends, they're here right now. But with the banquet, the funds for the banquet are going to help a specific cause as well. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Tell me about that.
Well, with the $50, $50 for adults, $20 for youth, we're going to give back to the community.
Okay.
So whatever the pastors need, we will be there for them. Because right before this, there was no money in the till.
Okay.
And now that Pastor Woods has decided to do this, and we're all behind him 100%.
Yes.
Hey, that just rallied the troops, and we're ready to go.
That's
we're ready
right.
to give it back.
That's good. And Pastor Woods, he is the pastor at Friendly Church of God in Christ, and also he is a superintendent. Is that correct?
He's the regional superintendent.
All right,
Yes,
very good. And so it'll go to the churches, and then that way churches can help other individuals in this community.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Just helping, and continue helping.
Which is a good thing to be able to do. So with the individuals who are being honored, of course, there are tickets to go to the banquet. How much are the tickets?
The tickets for adults is $50 each.
Okay.
And for the youth, $25.
All right, all right. And if people are interested in purchasing tickets, they just visit the website, is that correct?
Visit the website, www.friendlychurchofgodinChrist.org.
.org.
or .com.
Yeah, okay, very good.
Yes.
Awesome. You know, it's so great to be able to get together and to fellowship and to share. And again, as you said, this is not the first time that we've had this banquet. Is that correct?
No, this is the second time, but this is going to be the largest.
Ah.
We're moving.
Okay.
Moving on up.
All right, which is a great thing. Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing. We certainly appreciate it. I know this is just a great way to be able to not only honor those individuals who have given so much of their time to our community, but also to help churches help the community.
That's correct.
Very
That's
good.
correct.
Well, thank you so much. We certainly appreciate you. We're going to take a really quick break, and then we're going to come right back.
Tri-City Medical Center, a leader in advanced healthcare close to home.
I've completed 8 Ironman races until a ruptured herniated disc caused me debilitating pain.
I performed a successful microdiscectomy on Kathleen.
But I did not want to run anymore. I didn't want to risk pain again. After time, I needed an Ironman-sized dream, so I returned to triathlons.
I worked with Kathleen to help her regain her strength.
Thank you, Tri-City Medical Center, for your incredible orthopedic work.
Tri-City Medical Center, advanced healthcare for you.
Hi, welcome back. Well, we are here with our last guest of our first show of 2018 from the North County African American Women's Association. We have the president, Ray Clendenning, along with one of the members and the chair of this year's conference, Lynda Barry. Welcome to the show, ladies. Glad to have you back again. And I'm so excited about this conference. You know, it's great that it's every other year, but I tell you, when it comes around for the next year, everyone really gets excited about it. So first, for those who just don't know what the North County African American Women's Association is, just in case. Please tell us about the organization and what you do.
You know, the North County African American Women's Association has been existence for some 23 years now, and we're very proud of our longevity here in the North County.
Yes.
It's not usual that you would have an organization formed by some incredible women to be in existence for this long and to be doing the kind of work that we have been doing and continue to do. We started as a mentoring program for women going back into the workplace, helping them to get themselves together both socially, emotionally, with their dress, with the things that they needed to be successful. But we were also charged with trying to find ways to help them with scholarships and that to further their education, to further their ability to self-sustain themselves.
Right.
And so we've been doing that, and we're very, very proud of the work that we've been doing in that area. We have some incredible women who were founders and names that people will recognize, like Lillian Adams and Thelma Hendricks, Carolyn Glover, Angela Ludi. There were wonderful folks working with us to make this organization work and grow. And so we're really proud of that. We have a proud history of working with scholarships to give back to young women in the community. Very proud of the fact that last year we were able to give $23,000 in scholarships raised through our Gentleman's Gourmet fundraiser that we do on a yearly basis to get that done. And I was just talking to someone recently, and he was saying that his daughter received a scholarship from us. She graduated from USD. She's worked on a master's degree and is doing just some wonderful things. So we do good work in the community. We're very, very proud of that.
Yeah, it's so incredible to hear the great stories. You know, once people go, you know, they get the scholarship, they use the scholarship, and then they come back and they talk about it and then do things to impact the community. And one of the things, I'm sure there'll be some, whether they are scholarship recipients or just people who have been connected with the organization over the years, they will be part of the conference. So tell me about this incredible conference.
We're super excited this year. We have 18 breakout sessions. It's March 3rd, 2018. In this, we're going to have different aspects. It's a wellness. We're looking at wellness for the mind, the body, and spirit. We're also going to have youth workshops out there. We're going to have everything you can imagine, from heart health to chair yoga to finances to meditation to working with your authentic
and
self.
When is the conference? Because we want to make sure that we let folks know exactly when it is this year.
It is March 3rd.
Okay, and it's going to take place?
Maricosta Community College.
Perfect, very good. Okay, so, and the guest speaker, because you have a phenomenal guest speaker this year. Who's the keynote speaker?
Dr. Wilma Wooten.
And tell us a little bit about, just briefly about Dr. Wooten.
Dr. Wooten is, go ahead.
Dr. Wooten is the public health administrator for the County of San Diego. And part of her responsibility, of course, is to be sure that people in the county are healthy. She works with pandemics or epidemics, that kind of thing, making sure that that information gets out to the community. But she's also part of Live Well San Diego, and we are going to be partners with Live Well San Diego, part of the name of the conference, so that we are helping people throughout the county, and particularly in the North County, understand how to live well, better.
And what's so great is this is not just for adults, this is also for young individuals as well. So there'll be two tracks of classes for adult women and young girls as well, right?
Yes.
So if people are interested in registering, how do they get tickets?
You can go on our website, and our website is shown at the bottom of the screen. You can do that. You can also call our organization
and get tickets. And how much are the tickets?
$75.
Okay, perfect, very good. To register for the event, yeah. This is an incredible event, ladies. Thank you so much for coming and sharing. Make sure that, I mean, this is something that you do not want to miss. Thank you for coming and sharing. That's it for our show today, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. And make sure you just continue to join us throughout the year. I'm so excited about all the wonderful guests that we are going to bring you throughout the entire year of 2018. So be sure to watch us right here. I'm your host, Elaine Swan, right here on Oceanside Spectrum on KOCT. We'll see you next time.
KOCT program underwriters are not affiliated with the City of Oceanside. This program is underwritten in part by Waste Management of North County in Oceanside. We are dedicated to serving customers and community as a safe, comprehensive service provider, a good corporate citizen, and a responsible environmental steward. Think green. Think waste management.